Hello, and in this video, we are going to be going back to some of my older art and trying to see if we can improve it. And a lot of these will be incomplete, so I'll be adding some new things to these drawings. So these drawings were made around 2023, early 2023, late 2023, and as my brain continues to develop and I learn new things, I have drastically improved my art. From this to this. So I just wanted to look back at some of my old art and see how I can improve upon it. So let's start with this bear. It's very obvious that he's shoving a bottle of apple juice, as it says right here, and he's wearing some kind of cowboy hat with a feather attached to it. Now, I think this is a bear. I don't remember how you draw bears. But in spirit of what I did to these drawings, I will not do any pre-sketching, and I'm just going to go right ahead and draw it. So if I make any mistakes, that's just part of the process. So I think there should be some consistency in his design, and I think a glaring issue here is, why is this part black and these two striped? So I'm just going to cover these things in shade and draw a line here so it's less of an issue. So we could end it here, but I just want to add some things on the ground so it looks a bit more lively. And I want to work on the little juice bottle. Cool. We're good with that. What could we add to this scenery? I think we could add a squirrel chugging Budweiser. I think that'd be pretty funny. So that means we should have a log behind him, and a squirrel, and some grass around it. So let's add the work on the grass. That looks great. Let me just add some shading by the log, that the bark has a bit further out than the little inner parts. And I think this looks mostly good. And I'll just write a little thing. Collab with 2023 and 2026. Lincoln. That looks like an H. Cool. This was probably made, I'd guess, not November, but definitely a bit earlier, September, around that time period. So, now it's been about 2 years and a half, and I think my art has changed for the better. So, let's go on with some more art. Okay, so now we have this cat. And I think it's good. It's very simplistic, there's nothing much here. And I think I could add to this cat. So, let's begin work on it. And look at that. We just gotta add the little cross hatching. And doesn't the ear look better already? A bit freakishly realistic, though. Maybe that wasn't very good. Whatever. Now, I'm just gonna add a bit more line into this to make it look a bit unstable. And I think the cat, I'm reason to believe a cat's a little ferret here. Because my cats do. Okay, what can we add to this? I will draw this ear in a bit, but I don't want to right now. And really exaggerate those those little sags in here because we put the shading in and it makes it look deeper. Let me just add some detail on the nose. I'm very happy that my newest long form video, that Godzilla video, got 100 views. Thank you guys. I think that that's great. You know, I want to do long form content for several reasons. Better monetization. I can just draw like this without having to speed many things up, and it's very fun. Here we go. He looks plenty mad. So let's do another one. Now this one, I believe, was supposed to be a robotic sharks. I used to love sharks back then, hence Art Shark, but I still love them now. Just not to the obsessive degree. To this side, we have little Freddy, but we're not gonna show that. So, let's transform this robot shark into something truly impressive. Let me just adjust my drawing platform, and we are good. And how about we play into the shark theme? Sharks have gills, so how about the gills are kind of joints on the shark that appear to be gills? So, let me show you what I'm thinking about. I'm actually, for this one, going to break my rule, and I'm going to grab a pencil, because this is going to be hard to do. So if this is the base, and we've got a shark fin here, little tubes, we want to have a little over cover, and then he's going to be turning around. This is going to be like a mecha shark centipede. Okay, it's going pretty well so far. It's looking cool, looking great. Okay, let's see where we can go from now. This huge fin. Now, looking at the lines I've placed down, this thing isn't going to let him swim in a very straight line, because this thing is full of weapons, like missiles, and they all come out of this little wedge. Very thin missiles. Okay, let's continue. Let's see here. Besides JJK, I'm pretty excited for Steel Ball Run, you know, Frieren Season 2. All hype. I'm not very familiar for any other things releasing, though. And look at that. It's done. We gotta move around here so you can see it. It looks pretty good. And I think I'm happy with all three of these results. So, if you like this video and you want to see more of myself dabbling with my old art, feel free to subscribe and watch some of my other videos. Thank you, and yeah, see ya.